Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be all about getting Instagram worthy eyebrows. So I've gotten a lot of requests recently on how to do my eyebrows, and I did a video way back when I first started YouTube, and my eyebrows have most definitely changed since then. I would say my eyebrows are definitely more on the bold side, but I feel like that is one of my main features on my face. So I absolutely love doing my eyebrows. I don't leave the house without my eyebrows done. Eyebrows are just as important as pants. But anyway, I'm gonna stop talking your ear off right now, and I'll go talk your ear off while I tell you how to do eyebrows. If you want to see how to get Instagram worthy eyebrows, then just keep on watching. Alright, so I'm all bare-faced and I'm a little bit red because I've been putting off tweezing my eyebrows for a long time, and since I decided to do this video, I was like, I really should do that. It'll make this video way easier to film and way easier to understand. I always do when it comes to my eyebrows is I brush the front part up and then I brush the rest back. Now, if you brush this front part up and you end up having hair sticking out above the shape of your eyebrow that you're going for, I usually brush them up with a spoolie again just to make sure that they are too long, and then I will trim them with little scissors. So I already did that to my eyebrows, and I'm going to go ahead and just spoolie them again. Now, this eyebrow is shaped way differently than this eyebrow, so I have to even this out whenever I do my eyebrows. I'm lazy and I didn't clean my brush. So my favorite product to fill in my eyebrows with is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade, and mine is in dark brown, and I find that it is better to go a little bit darker than your natural eyebrow rather than lighter, because if you are overdrawing them at all, it's very noticeable if the color is lighter than your eyebrow, because you can see the difference between the hair and the product. But if you go darker, then it's a lot harder to tell the difference. But this actually matches my eyebrows almost perfectly, which is awesome. To make sure that I don't start out super heavy on my eyebrows, I dip it in my pomade and then I get the excess off in the lid. This is why my lid looks disgusting, but it helps to get your outline down without giving you a harsh, terrible line that's a nightmare to blend out in the end. Been there, done that, and don't want to do that again, ever. I like to start usually where the hair is the thinnest in my eyebrow, along the bottom. So I have a pretty distinct line here, but it kind of gets fuzzy in between here, so I almost finish the line, and I'll go this direction. I usually don't start in this little patch here because this can tend to look dark if you start in this area. It's better to blend product into this area than to start in this area. You don't want to have to get all of the product out of this area because that's a nightmare. So as I start running out of product on my brush, I will start drawing the line in the front part of my eyebrow, just because it's lighter and it's going to be super easy to blend out. I got this little ingrown hair on my eyebrow the other day, and man, that thing was hard to make my eyebrows match. It's going away today, but oh my gosh, it was awful. With the shape my eyebrows were before, I ended up having to trim off the very end of my eyebrow because it curved down way more than I wanted it to, and it just did not look right with the eyebrow look that I was going for. And then once I have the bottom line done, I'll start in the top line, except again, I will start in the same type area. I will not start in the front part of it, and I actually never line this above area. I just feel like it makes them look way too boxy. So once you have the general outline of it, I typically start filling in my eyebrow at the tail part and then slowly move forward. And then on the inside of my eyebrow, I will do little brush strokes just to help it look more like hair. So you always want to follow the line of your hair whenever you're doing brush strokes. So back here, I was going this direction because that's the way my hair grows. And then in the front, I'm flicking it up this way, just to blend the bottom line up and to fade it to where it almost looks like hair. Because that's the goal. We want our eyebrows to actually look like they have hair. So once I have the line of my eyebrow done, I always go back in and I use a brow gel. And my favorite one that I found at the drugstore, and it lasts me for a decent amount, and it also matches my eyebrow color, which is awesome. It is the Brow Stylist Plumper by L'Oreal. So basically, you do the same thing that you did with the spoolie before. You go in the direction of the hair and how you want it to lay when your eyebrow's done. So I go up in the front corner and then I go over. So next up, I always clean up with foundation because I find that concealer can almost look too cakey by your eyebrows if you don't use the right kind, and I also want it to blend in flawlessly with my foundation. So I'm going to go ahead and use my foundation, obviously. So my foundation is the L'Oreal Paris True Match, and it is in porcelain, so W1, and this is the lightest shade that they have and the lightest shade that I found at the drugstore, and is the only foundation that matches me as of the moment, which is really depressing, but I like this foundation, so it's okay. So I get a little bit of that foundation on the end of a flat concealer brush, or it can be an eyeshadow brush. It really doesn't matter, just as long as it's flat and compact and will give you a nice line. So I'm just sharpening up the bottom first, and I am just going to make sure that I don't get in the eyebrow hair. If you do get in your eyebrow, I just take the brush that I use to put on the brow pomade and I'll go over the area very, very lightly, and it usually blends in the concealer just fine. I have never had a problem with it. So here's my one finished eyebrow. So you can see clearly now the gradual effect from the front of my eyebrow to the tail of my eyebrow and how it still looks like it has hair in it. So before, after. So I'm gonna go do this eyebrow and the rest of my makeup so I don't look creepy, and I'll be right back. So I have my makeup done and my other eyebrow done, and this is the completed eyebrows. I just love bold brows, and I love that there's a huge thing going on with brows recently, just with the different styles of brows you can do, and brows are my baby. So anyway, if you guys like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and also comment down below what else you'd like to see, and if there's another common look that you'd like me to recreate. Don't forget to follow me on all of my social media. I have Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and now Snapchat, and all of that is Bree Beauty XXOO, and I will have all of that linked in the description box as well. Anyway, I will see you in my next video. Bye!
That I'm at an all-time low.